Romantic Warrior.
The FWD QE2 Cup is race number 9 on Sunday's big programme. 11 races on the card. I'm very pleased to say that we're joined now by Romantic Warriors Connections trainer Danny Shum, jockey Karis Deaton and owner Peter Lauer as well. It's been a fantastic season so far, General. Thank you very much for joining us. Danny, maybe start with you. Unbelievable season. 2 legs, the 4-year-old series, the Derby as well. I bet you can't believe how it's gone so far. Danny, good morning. Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Sorry.
That's
good morning.
okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great season so far. Danny, I bet you can't believe how it's turned out from the start of the season to where you are now.
Yeah, I have to say thank you for Peter. Peter Lau gave me a chance to pick up this horse. Also, I'd like to say thank you for the Jockey Cup to bring such a good horse to Hong Kong as ISG. We're very lucky. The horse doing a great job. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that, the relevance of that, the ISG sale in a moment. But Karis, as well, it's funny how these things work out for you. Make a habit of this as well, picking up these good rides. But this is one of the best spare rides you've ever got, isn't it?
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Yeah, of course. Firstly, I have to say thanks to Mr. Peter Lau and Danny Shum for actually giving me the opportunity from the first time when I got to ride this horse. So it's been a great ride to pick up, and just keep looking forward now.
So 2 legs, the 4-year-old series, and that's his only defeat in actual fact in the Classic Cup behind California Spangle. You had a great tussle with him right throughout the campaign. But this takes us to another level, Karis, into Group 1 company. What are your general thoughts heading into the weekend?
Yeah, he's always improving. Since I've ride him from the Classic Mile, he's showing us improvement all the time in the morning, going to races, and he's proven it at races. And I thought, of course, winning the Derby last time was a great effort from the horse. That horse California Spangle is a very hard horse to go past him. And when I got next to him, and my horse just dig down a bit deeper to find an extra gear. So he's got a big gut and he's got a big heart. And he's a horse going forward. He's going to be a fantastic horse.
How much, though, Danny, does he need to improve on Sunday to be competitive with the likes of Russian Emperor, who just purely on the ratings is rated 20 points in front of him? So he needs to go to another level again to be competitive on the weekend. Do you think?
Absolutely, because it's a top race. He won the Derby because all the horses are 4 years old. But now he challenge the experience and just such as Russian Empire. It's a top race for him. Yeah.
Now we've got our media partners online as well, and if they've got any questions, they can send them through, both local and international as well, through to the chat room. But we also have Sabrina here to handle the Cantonese questions, and we've got Peter Lau, the owner here. Sabrina, I'm enjoying the ride as well.
咁啊，劉生你好啊，好高興今日又可以喺度同你傾偈啊！咁啊，浪漫勇士上一場贏到香港打比啦，咁啊當然對你啦、對 Danny 啦、對田泰安啦都係真係好開心啊！咁你自己咧對嚟緊星期日係咪都係平常心咧？
一向都係啦，因為今次同上次唔同啦。上次我哋係評榜裏邊最高分嗰隻，今次係我哋喺全組評榜裏邊最低分嗰隻。咁當然阿 Danny 話齋難度高好多。不過我覺得如果佢進步追到嘅話，都有取勝機會嘅，所以我平常心之餘都好雀躍。
咁但係嗱，上次都證明咗啦，佢2000米亦都得啦。即係雖然你話今次啲對手都唔同晒，咁但係排檔都好喎，咁4檔。
都好啊，都滿意呢個。
I was asking Peter because last time in the Derby race, obviously the opponents, they're all 4 years old. He wasn't very stressful. He said he wouldn't want to give pressure to anyone. He would be happy the performance are, and then at the end he won. So this time he would feel the same, especially there are so many stronger opponents. But hopefully with the barrier draw number 4, he can perform good.
Yeah, tactically speaking then, Karis, how do you approach it? You've drawn barrier number 4. Do you see Russian Emperor as your main danger? You just go out and ride your own race, but have you looked at the race in terms of how it will map and where you'll actually be in the run?
Yes, Andrew. As Danny mentioned earlier, it's going to be totally a different race compared to the Derby. He's going to take on stronger horses, more experienced horses. we have a lot of respect for Russian Emperor, even the whole field, and he's got a nice draw, so he's just gonna come out. He's got some gate speed, very natural speed, so I can get him into a decent position. I think there's a horse drawn 1, reliable team. He will put the speed on. Kind Star is drawn outside, so those horses could pressure a little bit from the start. But from my draw, I know I will not have to use him too much, so I could save some petrol in the first turn and get him to slip and let him give us his best in a straight.
As I asked that question, I just looked down and saw that Sam Agars from the SMP asked exactly the same question on the chat room. So there you go, Sam. We're on the same wavelength this morning. Hopefully that answered it for you as well. Danny, if I could just take you back to the start and the fact this horse has come through the international sale here in Hong Kong and really is a banner horse now as far as that's concerned. Can you remember the actual bidding process? Was there a point where what was it you liked about the horse, and was there a point through the actual auction itself where you almost didn't follow through?
Yeah, because when Mr. Peter Lau asked me to buy one when in the ISG, so I look at the horses every morning, and every time I went into the stable, ISG stable, he always catching my eyes because he's got a good confirmation in the track work. He got a good temperament, and I like the way he canter, the way he gallop on the grass. So, and Mr. Peter Lau also go with me to the stable and visit the horse. So actually, Mr. Peter Lau also like the horse as well.
And Serena, you might just follow up with Peter as well. So
係咪劉生
love at first sight for him.
咁啊，因為當時你哋都有提意見，係咪都覺得隻馬好好咧？
我有幾隻中意咯，但係今次 Danny 好肯定咁話，即係以前咧佢都有俾幾隻我揀咁，今次佢淨係好 specify 我最中意呢隻 Lot Line， 我記得係9號，咁所以我都睇完之後我都同意去試呢隻咯。
咁即係你哋兩個都即係一齊有個即係共同嘅決定就係好啦，就呢隻啦。
感覺。
Because Danny this time was very sure that this is the right horse. Usually he would give him a few choices, a few options, and this time this is Romantic Warrior, the one they got.
Spot on as well. I might ask this question to both Danny and Karis. As far as his race distance is concerned, he's obviously been very versatile this season. The success is there in the Mile and the Derby as well. Was it a difficult decision? Maybe I'll come to you first, Karis, in terms of which race he'd actually go for on Champions Day.
Actually, after the winning the Derby, Danny did mention, the race we will now focus for will be the 2,000 meters. So I thought Danny already thought that's the race he was gonna go for, and I to be honest, I still think it's the right choice to do.
And so the same question to you, really, Danny. You see him as a 1.25 mile horse as opposed to 1,600 meters at this stage.
Yeah, I think when he won the Derby, I do think I quite believe 2,000 meters is his best trip at this stage, and also because if I enter him on the 1,600 meters, I will fight again with Golden 60. I think it's too hard for him to fight with the best miler in the world, in Hong Kong or actually in the world. So I think 2,000 meters, I still have a chance. I think if we get a reasonable draw, if the pace is suitable for him, accordingly when the Derby, the time is quite fast. So 2,000 meters, I talked to the owner Peter, so I think this is the right choice.
Okay, and would you see as well that Russian Emperor is the number one horse going into the race? He's the one that you've got to beat, or has Russian Emperor got to beat you? How do you see that matchup between the two of you?
I think Russian Emperor is still a very good 2,000 meter horse. He showed himself in the international race, but we still get a chance because 2,000 meters. Sometimes you've got a good draw, a bad draw. It changed the story. It changed the result.
All right. Well, best of luck with that. There's a field of 10 going to post as far as the Cup is concerned, and Russian Emperor off that Group 1 win 2 starts back probably is the main seed. Slightly off topic, Karis, but are we celebrating in other areas of the Teton household at the moment?
Yeah, I'm actually at the hospital now. We will take the baby. We will definitely take the baby home today. So yeah, baby is healthy, mom is good, Mom is a bit tired, but we're looking forward to go home now and start a new future.
Actually, congratulations. That was this morning or last night?
It was yesterday. Yesterday. So I was very happy, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, maybe double celebration then on the weekend. And Danny, obviously the stable in fantastic form. You had a great night at Happy Valley last night.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You've also got more than this on the weekend. You came very close to beating Golden 60 last season in the Champions Mile. Hopeful that he might get close again?
Yeah, he's good form and he's happy and he's healthy. I lean against on Carries because Carries got a new baby. Bring all the love for the stable.
OK， 咁啊，劉生啊，我又想問下你啦。咁啊，上次浪漫勇士贏咗打比啦，今次嚟緊又要跑女王杯啦。咁啊，啱啱咧都聽到話，即係阿 Danny 啊同埋 Carys 都有講過，其實女王杯你係咪自己都覺得象王係最大對手咧？
我諗唔係唯一嘅，因為好多高分馬好似超級軍團啊，或者比較側身啲嘅，甚至 Danny 另外一隻嗰隻飛輪轉王都應該係幾強嘅對手嚟嘅，因為始終我哋最低分。不過我哋唯一4歲馬，咁亦都可以咁講，可能係進步空間係最大，所以只要個進度追到個評分嘅話，我相信都仲可以即係有機會。
我早前都有睇過啦，即係阿 Carys 同佢試嗰課集喎，你有冇睇到啊？你係咪都好滿意咧？
有啊，因為嗰課佢同啲好高分嘅短途馬，即係韋小寶嗰啲跑100幾分，一般長途馬同短途馬跑咧都係好似即係會吃力啲嘅，但係我見到浪漫勇士都跟到個步速都好似好鬆容，所以我覺得佢天生速度就好好咯。咁同埋 train 完之後咧 ，Danny 就同我講話，我都想去 clarify 好得意，佢話隻馬好開心，我唔知有冇聽錯咧，隻馬開心定係田太我開心
？Danny 係咪隻馬好開心啊？
係隻馬，事實隻馬真係好開心嘅。佢翻嚟咧，譬如試完嗰個集啊，佢唔辛苦啦，照鼻又乾淨，走馬又好，食料又好。咁我哋喺星期二都做咗一個草地跳嘅，因為田泰安就生 BB， 太太生 BB 去車入醫院啦。咁其實我有一個助手，差唔多日日都騎去劉家泰嘅。咁佢跳完翻嚟，佢都話隻馬仲比打比嗰時仲會進步啲添啊！佢話咁啊，咁我哋個個都好期待星期日嘅賽事嘅，其實都係。
Carys Andrew, we were talking about the morning track work of a Romantic Warrior and also his recent trial gate. Danny actually commented that he thinks the horse was very happy. Looking at his morning form, he looks happy, he looks great, and also he was doing a very great time in a very short trial, because he is supposed to be a 2,000-meter horse, but he can jump great. So hopefully he can also perform very great in the coming Sunday.
Excellent. And
thank you.
Sabrina, we've got another question come through on the chat room as well. You might have to help out with that one in Cantonese.
咁啊，我哋有聊天室都有個問題想問下馬主劉先生啦。咁你過往擁有嘅馬匹咧，都係以家品咧嚟命名嘅。咁啊之後就改咗用浪漫命名啦，包括就浪漫勇士同埋浪漫組合啦。咁啊，浪漫呢一個名咧，對你嚟講有冇咩特別嘅意義？點解會改呢一個名嘅咧？
因為其實咧喺我退休之前咧，我公司係做家庭用品嘅。咁好多年前，我兩個願望就係將公司上市同埋擁有隻馬。咁2013年咧就兩樣一齊達到，咁所以我啲馬咧當時就以家品係為名嘅。咁但係2年前咧我退咗休啦，咁開始想過一啲舒服啲嘅浪漫啲嘅生活，所以由嗰陣時開始咧，我嘅馬就開始用浪漫呢兩個字啦。其實主要嚟係咁樣。
原來係咁樣嘅。So he was asked the reason why he changed the horse names from household to romantic, because the very first reason that he named his horses with household is because he wanted his work to be related here. He wanted his company to be listed. But now that he's retired, he wanted his life to be romantic instead. Yes, that was why.
Yeah, very good. There's another one come through as well on the chat room here. And Danny, I'll maybe pose this one to you. 4 horses have done the double, the Derby into the QE2 in the same season. What's the difficulty as far as training the horse is to get them to peak in these 2 races in quite a short space of time?
Actually, he's very easy horse. The stable team look after him like a VIP actually. With all the stable team, we all look after a Romantic Warrior as a VIP actually, I can say. So he had a very special look after, and we keep him as much as happy, as much as healthy for himself. So it's not difficult for train like a horse like him. It's very easy to train, and he's a really good horse, good temperament, good character, and all my stable staff love him a lot.
Excellent. Well, I don't understate the job that you do as well, but it sure seems like a team effort there. Karis, do you ride him a lot at home in track works? Obviously on board for the trials. Do you find him quite a straightforward horse as well?
Yeah, Andrew, he's actually, like Danny's been saying, he's just a baby to ride in the morning. He's so quiet. He just do what you want with him. He had a nice trial. I galloped him once, and then I had a trial on him. So I believe he did not need much after the Derby. After the trial, he's improved. So he's a like Danny's been saying, he's an easy horse to train, and he's actually I think he actually helped Danny and his team to train him.
Excellent. Final question then, Danny. Hopeful or confident about success on the weekend?
I'm looking really forward. I'm very happy and really confident he can run a very good race.
Excellent. We've just about run out of time, I think. Our thanks again to the questions coming through from the chat room. Gentlemen, the very best of luck, Peter, Danny and Karis as well with Romantic Warrior on the weekend in the QE2 Cup. Best of luck and thanks again for your time this morning.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.